It's Friday, November 1st, and this is your Stock Market Daily News Podcast, your quick, 2-minute roundup of yesterday's market action and what it means for investors and traders. U.S. stocks saw another volatile session on Thursday. The S&P 500 climbed slightly to close at 5,142, up 0.2%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 0.5%, while the Nasdaq slipped 0.1% as tech stocks faced new headwinds. The big story? Mega-cap tech names sent shockwaves across the market, driven by huge earnings reports, steep sell-offs, and fresh warnings that the rally might be looking frothy. Let's break down the 5 biggest moves you need to know. First, Amazon powered higher after crushing earnings expectations. The stock soared 12% in after-hours trading, with shares finishing close to $251. Revenue hit a whopping $180 billion, up 13% year-over-year. What really caught traders' eyes, Amazon Web Services grew 20% to $33 billion, easing fears Amazon was losing its AI race against Microsoft and Google. Bottom line, Amazon's accelerating cloud and ad revenues re-energized bullish sentiment, and analysts now see a path to $500 per share if momentum holds. Second, meanwhile, Meta Platforms crashed, plunging over 11% to $666 after warning of rising capital spending. The company plans to pour more money into AI infrastructure, spooking investors worried about ballooning costs. History shows Meta bounces back from big drops, often outpacing the market on the rebound, but volatility could persist if macro conditions worsen. Third, Nvidia, the anchor of this year's AI rally, faced contrarian heat as senior Wall Street analyst Jay Goldberg slapped a rare sell rating on the chip giant. Despite Nvidia closing at record highs above $1,040, Goldberg warned of parallels to the dot-com bubble, pointing out that much of the capital in AI is circulating among big tech firms, not translating into real profits yet. Traders should buckle up. The AI trade may not be a one-way street. Fourth, the Federal Reserve took center stage after holding rates steady, but Fed Chair Jerome Powell threw cold water on hopes for a December rate cut. Stocks and crypto sold off on his hawkish remarks, with the odds of a near-term cut dropping from more than 90% to about 66%. Kansas City Fed President Jeff Schmidt summed up the mood, saying that with inflation still above target and markets at all-time highs, there's no rush to ease. Translation: interest rate risk remains a top concern. Fifth, Chipotle Mexican Grill got burned, tumbling more than 18% after missing earnings and slashing forecasts. The stock's now down over 23% in just a month as weaker demand from younger customers hit the bottom line. Investors should watch for signs of stabilization, since past dips in Chipotle have often been followed by strong one-year rebounds, but only if fundamentals stay solid. Quick recap. The S&P 500 and Dow eked out gains, but tech remains a two-sided story with Amazon surging, Meta and Chipotle tumbling, and Nvidia under new scrutiny. The Fed's cautious stance is keeping rates and economic uncertainty firmly in focus. Looking ahead, watch for Monday's earnings from Palantir and ongoing rate speculation out of Washington. That's it for today's Stock Market Daily News Podcast. For more market updates, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and don't miss our next episode for the latest on Wall Street's movers and shakers. Happy trading!